Online students, am I audible to you? Okay. So next we'll continue the session. I hope you remembered in the previous class. Come in. Last session, we started with fundamental data types. There we have completed about int type, and next is what? Float and then bool. Last class we have discussed this part. So int data type, in detail about it. Number systems we have completed, and there we have seen different points come in. There different points we have seen, different conversions, base conversion functions also we discussed it. And next we'll go forward. Float also we completed. Float data type also we completed, students. Properties of it. And most important thing is called what? Scientific notation. Very important. And whose discussion in the class. And after that, bool data type also completed. Bool also completed. The most important point covered is internal value of true is 1. Come in more. Internal value of true is 1 and false is called what? 0 here. And whose Boolean arithmetic? A plus B, A slash B, and different type of Boolean arithmetic also performed. Okay. Now, coming to the point of it, these are the different type of things we completed. And today's concept, we are entering into most important concept is complex. We'll enter into complex here. So let's start, students. Complex data type now. Hello. Don't make disturbance in the class. Coming late and keeping that sit properly. Don't disturb. Don't take the direction of, don't distract the people. Come and sit in the front. Otherwise sit in the back side. Right. So next is called what? Properties of what? Complex. Properties of complex data type, we'll go for it. Come in more. So there we'll talk most important area. What is the complex here? It's a predefined class. Complex is called predefined data type. Complex is one of the predefined data type. One of the predefined class and treated as what? Fundamental data type. Fundamental data type. Fundamental data type. Right. What is the use of this complex data type? Very, very important, students. Carefully try to follow. Now I'm going to give you the importance of this complex data type. Why this complex data type is required? What is the use of that? Everything will come across now. Now see here. I'll take one small formula here, students. Watch it. So in our further scenarios, in the further classes, we'll come across some mathematics representations, mathematics formulas. Maths formulas will come. One of the formula at this stage we'll understand. At this stage we'll understand there is a formula which I'm writing at your school days. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to ax square plus bx plus c is equal to what? 0. This is my equation. Find the roots of this quadratic equation. Find the roots of quadratic equation. That is known as quadratic equation. Maybe you are aware of it. So I want to find out the square root of this quadratic equation roots I want to calculate. I hope you know about it. There is a formula called what? Minus b plus or minus s plus or minus square root of plus or minus I am writing, plus or minus I am saying, right? Square root of b square minus 4ac, square root of b square minus 4ac, right? Whole by 2a. Come in. So b square minus 4ac whole by 2a. So I'm just writing it. B square minus 4ac. I'm writing on the top of it. Minus 4ac I'm writing. So 4ac whole by 2a. This is whole by 2a. There is a concept of what is coming in front of you now, 2a. This square root of b square minus 4ac is called what here? Come in, ma. B square minus 4ac, whatever the part is there inside of it, is called what? Discriminant we can call. Discriminant we can call. Okay. This discriminant value may be greater than 0, right? If it is greater than the value of it, what you are computing, the value of what you are computing is greater than 0. That time what we'll say? Roots are real and distinct. This is all mathematics knowledge of schooling, school level mathematics. Roots are real and distinct. Hello, go to the door. Without asking me, you are coming to go to the door first. So roots are real and distinct. Next is called what? Is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. What is this now? Roots are real and equal. Roots are what? Real and equal. If discriminant is totally 0, roots are real and equal. Less than 0 means what? Roots are imaginary. Roots are what? Imaginary. Imaginary roots are nothing but don't come by coming late, don't enter into the class. It's a system of discipline. Don't take like your college days, right? Here some systematic rules are there, right? Come in. Where are the books first of all? Books ekada? Huh? From here. Without books, mobile is there? Mobile is there. What is this ornament? One ornament is there. Everything is there except the books. Huh? I don't believe it. You need to bring books to the class. Right. Tomorrow you bring and show me. So roots are less than what? 0. Roots are what? Real and imaginary. Imaginary roots are called what? Complex numbers. Imaginary roots are what? Complex numbers we can call. Imaginary roots are called complex numbers. These complex numbers less than 0 means what? Negative numbers only. Negative numbers. So here I am going to say minus of 25 is coming, for example. That time how do you represent it? Square root of minus 25. What is the answer? In C language, there is no concept of storing this negative square roots. C language does not contain the concept of storing negative square roots. C++ not containing any data type to store this data. Java also does not contain any such type of data type. In Python, there is a data type. There is a data type is available. What are the data types to store the complex numbers? Complex data type. It is a very important, students. Very frequently asked questions in interview point of view. How do you store your complex numbers, complex data in Python? How do you store the complex numbers in Python? By using which data type? Complex data type we will use it. Did you understand? Such data types are not there in where? Olden days languages. This is available in where? Python. So which data type we use to store complex numbers? Come on. Yes. If you go to, for a minute, if you go to 1 minute, I will show you, go to program files and I'll take Java, go to the Java 19, I'll go to bin, I'll show you JShell, go to once and see that you see something like math is a class in Java. Math is a class in Java. In that there is one function is there sqrt of 25. You'll get the answer called what? 5.0. Square root of 25 is called what? 5.0. Square root of minus 25, you'll be getting what? So you'll be getting a value called what? Nan, N-A-N. N-A-N will come. N-A-N will get what? N-A-N will come. N-A-N. That is not a number. That means it doesn't have any meaning in Python, in Java, sorry. So there is no such data type. See that? N-A-N. How do you represent NAN in Java? You have to write some number of lines of code for this. Number of lines of code you need to write, which is going to be difficult. When you come to Python programming, there is a data type is available. I'll go to Python language. See, dear students, Python here. I'm going to take it Python 3.10 or Python 3.9, whatever you take it. Some A is equal to, I'll take here also import math module is there. Some RES is equal to what you know, math dot, or directly I will write it, math dot sqrt of 25. Answer is coming math minus 25. This also cannot calculate here. This also will not calculate. Domain error is coming. Separately in Python, there is one thing is available. Why you are sitting separately? Come here. Sit in this. So there is something called what? Import to C math. Import to C math. Complex math. Module itself is called complex math. You write it. C math dot what? SQRT. You'll get 5J. C math. Yeah, spelling mistake. C math you say, you'll be getting the value called what? 5J. What is that representation 5J? Complex number notation. I will write it. J is equal to, there the value called J. There the value called J is equal to square root of what? Minus 1. Not minus 1, square root of minus 1. In our mathematics and all, you will use a 5i. I will use mathematics, but in Python, they did not use what? I. They gone for the symbol called what? J they went for. Now I will write such type of data type. Important in data science, and we have to be careful enough in understanding this. What are the data type properties? Complex is one of the predefined class and treated as what? Come on, fast. Treated as fundamental data type. Fundamental data type. Now I'm writing the purpose of which data type? Complex data type is that to store complex values. Complex values. They are also known as what? You know, imaginary values. Imaginary values, right? So that is the purpose of it. How do you get the complex values and all? We are going to discuss in a great discussion in the classroom. Right now, don't worry about it. So we are talking about properties here. Complex is which data type? Predefined class. Treated as which data type? Fundamental data type. The purpose of complex data type is that to store complex values or imaginary values. Imaginary values. Next, I'm going to take up complex data type. I'm going to move further. The general notation of which type? Complex data type. Complex data type is given below. I will write it. Is given below. What is the data type here? What is the general notation of it? I'm writing A plus Bj, not just only Bj. A plus Bj or A minus Bj. You can write anything, not only AB students. You can write X plus Yj or X minus Yj, you can write it. X minus Yj, you can write it. What is here? Here, I'll write it. Here, X is called what? Real part. X is called real part, and Y is called imaginary part. Here, Y is called, I'm writing, Y is called which part, ma? Imaginary part. Imaginary part it is. So I'm going to write it. Imaginary part. Imaginary part. Done. And J represents, I'm writing, J represents what? SQRT of minus 1. SQRT of what? Minus 1. Because I cannot write the symbolic notation in the notepad, students. So you can understand, I hope so. J is equal to what? Square root of what? Minus 1. J square is equal to what here? Minus 1. You know, mathematics, I hope so. Squaring on both the sides. Square and then square root will go. Minus 1 will left out. Or SQR of J. SQR, square of J is equal to what? Minus 1. Are you able to get it? No. Now I'm going to enter into some more properties. I'll write it. Let us follow that. Before writing one more point, I will show some example, students. Let me cover some examples in the class. See carefully here. I'll go to this place and observe it. Now A is equal to 2 plus 3j. A is equal to 2 plus 3j. Carefully follow, students. What is this A, comma, type of A, type of A. What is this 2 plus 3j? Complex literal. What is the type of it? Complex. What is that complex is called? Class. What is A? Object. Of which type? Complex type. Good. Next, B is equal to minus 2 minus 4j. What is also here? B comma type of B. B comma type of B. What is the B here? Object. Of which type? Complex type. Good. Now it is A and B are called what here? What is this 2 is called? Real part. What is this 3 is called? Imaginary part. Here minus 2 is called real part. Minus 4 is called imaginary parts. We can call it as imaginary parts. Hello. Go to the door. So A is called what? Complex part. B is equal to minus 2 minus 4j is called? Go to the door, I said. So here I'm going to say, A is equal to, carefully follow now, 1.2 plus 3.4j. 1.2 plus 3.4j. 1.2 plus 3.4j. That means in real part, I can represent even what values? Float values. In this place of B, I can write what values? Float values, you can say. Now I'm writing print of what? A comma type of what? A. Now I'm going to say, so 1.2 plus 3.4j. It is called also which type? That means in A plus Bj, A is called which part? Real part. That real part is actually what? Real part is originally internally taking which values? Float. That float can take what? Int value it can take, as well as float also it can take. Because if I say 10, internally it is taken as what? 10.0. Did you understand? Because every int value is a subset to what? Float. Every int is a subset to float. And this is called what? Imaginary part. Imaginary part also taken as what? Float. That also can be either int it can take, or it can take what? Float. See, students, 3 is called what here? Imaginary part. What is its value now? Float. Float is int, and this is having something like this. Are you able to follow now? So I'm going to take up now. Once again, I'm going to continue. The real part and imaginary parts are what actually? Real and imaginary parts are actually what? Float. In place of float, it will allow what also? Int. Every int is a subset of what? Float. But float is not a subset of int. Did you understand that? See, students, 10 can be taken as 10.0. But 10.0 cannot be taken as what? 10. This point is very important, fundamental, students. Now I'm going to move forward. Now I'm writing B is equal to minus 2.3 minus 4.5j. And I'm taking different signs and everything. Print of what here again? B and then this one. What is this type now? Complex. Complex is taken. Are you able to follow? Next, I'm going to move further. A is equal to, now I'm taking one more time, I'm taking 12 plus 4.5j. And one integer value and one float value. So print of A also treated as which type? Complex type. Now I'm taking B is equal to 12.5 minus 12.5 plus what I'm taking? Minus, I'll take what? 4j. And B I will write it now. B I will write it also called as which type? Complex type. Is it understandable? Now, this is called one category of examples. Left side instructions or left side are called Python instructions. Right side are called what? Output related. Take care, students. You must practice as it is. You must practice as it is. Right? Now I'm going to take up. Fine. Coming to the next level. This is one thing. So here I will say this place. I'm taking it as complex here, getting the data like this. Done. Next, I'm going to take up one more time. I'm going to give you examples here. I'll continue the next. You take care. A is equal to just I can say 2j. Only 2j. Which one is not there? Real part is not there. When real part is not there, what is the value of real? 0. A plus 2, A is equal to 2j means only imaginary is there. Which part is not there? So how to get that real part? I will show you. Print of what? A comma type of A, also complex number only. Okay now? B is equal to minus 2j minus some number 5j. Print of B, students, also called what? Complex. When you write minus 5j, it is writing minus 0 before and nothing is there inside of it. Don't raise the doubt why minus 0 is coming, because they designed it. When negative complex is there, negative imaginary is there, they are taking real also negative. And because of minus 0 plus 0, there is no meaning, right or not? And don't try to make it as a big doubt. When it is minus 0 or 0, it is 0 only. Understand, students? Okay. Now I am taking A is equal to 2.3j I am writing. You can also say this A type. See, students. B is equal to minus 2.6j. Right? Pre-C, students. B type is called what? Minus 0 minus 2.6j class complex. Did you understand my point? Yes. So this is also one more type of point here. So next I am going to discuss. This is called only imaginary parts are there. Only imaginary part. Real part I did not mention here. So here I am getting to minus 2.6. It is going to print something like this. Now I am going to give you one important point now. Here, when a complex numbers are given internally, as I told you now, internally, what I'm saying, real part and what next? Imaginary parts of what? Imaginary parts of which object? Complex object are treated as which data type? Float data type. Internally they are of which type? Float type. Well, and you are going to see practically. Now my point is, see, students, A is equal to 2 plus 3j. What is A here is called? Complex object here. We call it as what? Complex object. Now I want to get it from this A. I want to get it. A dot. If I want to break it. I want to break this thing. I want to break. What I want to break? I want to get it what? Real part I want to separate. Imaginary part I want to separate. In order to separate this real part and imaginary part, we are having predefined attribute. First time you are coming across the word in the class, predefined attributes are there in Python that are also known as what? Variable names we can call. Predefined variable names we can call. Predefined field names also we can call. First time you are looking into the class from here onwards. What are the attributes? For example, you take ma. Yes, student, you are a student. What is student is containing number, name, marks. This is a number of it. This is a row sum is a name. And the next is called 10.66 is called, for example, marks. What is this now? S dot SNO. What is SNO is called attribute. S object SNO. What is the value coming? 10 is going to print. S dot what next? Name will give you the value called what? RS. S dot what? Marks. What it will give you? 10.44 or 66, whatever it is. This number, SNO, name, marks are called what? Predefined attributes we can call. Also called as pure predefined variable names. Also called as field names. So now I am going to take up A is equal to 10 plus 3J. If I write it, print of what? A comma type of A comma type of A, we are getting the complex number. Now I am writing print of A dot real. I am saying A dot real. Real is a predefined attribute of which object? A. What will be coming? 10.0 will come. 10.0 will come. Why? Just now I told you. Internally, what both of them will be treated as? What both of them will be treated as? Float. Both of them are treated as float type only. Both of them are treated as what type? Float type. Now see students, now I am writing here 10.0. Did you understand my point? Now see students, IMAG, not imaginary, IMAG will give you the value called what? 3. What is the value coming now? 3.0. Did you understand my point? So what is real and IMAG students? Predefined attributes. Now I am writing most important point. To extract which values? To extract the real and imaginary parts. To extract the real and imaginary parts of which object? Complex object. Complex object. We have two predefined attributes. Two predefined attributes. They are, what is the number one? What is number one? Real. Second one is IMAG. IMAG. How do you apply the syntax now? I am applying the syntax. Carefully follow, guys. Syntax. What is the syntax, ma? I am saying that complex obj dot real. Complex obj dot what? Real. So I am writing it gives, gives real part of what? Complex object. Real part of what object? Complex object. One more is called what? Complex object dot IMAG gives imaginary part of which object? Complex object. Are you getting? Now students, go to the example here. What is an example I already applied? See that 10, 10.0, 3, 3.0. Actually 10 and 3 are what? Integer data, but they are internally treated as which type? Good. B is equal to 2.5 plus 4.6J. Print of what here? B comma type of B. B comma type of B. Got it. Now I am saying print of B dot real. What the answer is coming? 2.5. Next is called B dot what? IMAG. What the answer is coming? 4.6. Getting up? Nice. Next I am going to say, actually these are called what? Float. But I am getting asked is done like that or not? So coming back to this area, I will write it. See students, I am getting the complex object and I am getting that part of it separately. So 10 and imaginary part I am getting it. Here I am going to get these values here. So getting this value now, coming to the point of it. Now here you see students, this is my given data students. This is my given data here. Are you able to follow? Done. A plus 10 plus 3J, and this is the values we are getting it. I hope you are getting my point. Are you getting students? Now I am going to say, next continuation part of my subject. A is equal to what? Minus 3.5J. Only. Careful mom, because these are all different type of MCQs you will come across on complex type. A comma type of what? A. What is the answer? Minus 0 and like this. I will write it. A dot what? Real. What is the answer? What is the answer? Minus 0.0. Don't say minus 0. Internal, I told you just now, it is a float. Please apply your intelligence. Don't try to apply whatever you like it. Minus 0.0. This is 0.0. Minus 0.0, minus 0.0, plus 0.0, plus 0, minus 0. All of them are called 0 only. But if they ask you in interview point of view about the options, when they ask about this question in the interview point of view, they will give all the options. Minus 0.0, 0.0, B is called as what? Minus 0. C is, this is option C. Option D is called what? Just what? 0 they will give. Which is an answer? All of them are 0 only. But they will test your practical knowledge. Answer is what? Whenever you say minus any imaginary, real part also will be taken as minus 0. It's a thing to remember. And need not to get a doubt about it because they taken something like this internally. Understand, students? A is equal to, just I am writing 2.5J. 2.5J I am writing. Print of A ma, print of A dot real. What is that? 0.0. Positive only. Now A dot IMAG you write it. A dot IMAG you write it. What is the answer now? 2.5. Clarity is there? Right. Last and final. Minus 1 plus 4.5J. Oh, come on, print A value. A dot real. A dot IMAG. This is the data what we are getting it. Clarity is there, students? Now, I will get this type of value here. Why I am keeping these many examples in the class? Because without these type of questions, if I don't give these many things, these kind of questions only will come across in the MCQs level. In order to select in the job, first you have to qualify the technical test. Directly will not be given a job, nobody. So, especially in Python level, the trending is going on. And so many technologies are depending on Python. Almost all the new technologies which are going to come, the 2022 programming index, if you see, the technology which is going to come from now onwards is definitely Python coding is required. Right? Coming late, whatever we like it, talking with outside friends and coming when they go out to the hostel, these are all gone. If you do that, better to take rest. Come on time and take the subject. Otherwise, we'll be getting difficulty in understanding the coding. This is all called latecomers, I am saying strictly. Okay, don't complete the courses in Amirpet. Don't become senior citizen by completing all the courses in Amirpet. This is my advice. 6:10 class will start. In 6:10, you must be inside the class. If you come in your own time, 6:30, 6:45, I'll say, come in, no problem. What will do? After 10 days, you will not come to the class. Why? Because in the absent time, I discuss something, you will not understand. Next day, you will not come. Your 4,000 rupees over, your parent dreams will not fulfill, and you will look for other course. Other course like that. That course also late. Next course. Total Amirpet courses over. And you'll have 10 to 15 resumes. Which resume to upload, we don't know. Finally, go to home. What we need to take after going to home? We need to wait for the political pension. Political leaders will give the pension now. That you need to take. And that is an end of the life. Like that. So take care. This is the open facts I said. Take care about this. Now I am going to move further. I am going to enter next. Students in online, did you understand the properties? Every moment of it, I am preparing the examples on it. Students in online, can you please respond it? Is it understandable? Yes. Now I am going to move forward. Online students also. When I started my session, only 207 people are there. And after that, you people are joining very slowly. Of course, today we kept in app. Tomorrow onwards, don't join late. If you join late, you will be getting problems, students, my dear students. Now, let me move to the further. Now, look at A is equal to, some more explanation I am giving. A is equal to 2 plus 3J. B is equal to 3 plus some 5j, 3 plus some 6 or something like 8j. This is my data. On complex numbers, we do addition of complex numbers. Addition of complex numbers means 2 plus 3j, and next is called what? 3 plus 8j. Right? What is an answer now? 5 plus 11j, you will get it. This is an answer for what? C is equal to A plus B. Last batch only, exactly I'm remembering. And my 4 o'clock batch is over in Sunday only. Today I'm just relaxed in 4 o'clock. So, which is going to start very shortly in 4 o'clock also after 15 days. 4 o'clock new batch will start. 5 plus 11j, one student was there. He is carrying that. What is that carry now? Dangerous students that are called. 2 plus 3j, 3 plus 8j is carrying. This is called jj, and this is 11 and 5 and then 6. He is coming and asking me, why not we do like that? So it's a very dangerous question for me. Is it dangerous or not? So these are all called Microsoft Innovation Center people. These are all research and development people they are called. So of course his doubt is very good, but from my side I am not a mathematician. Practically speaking, that will not be done. C is equal to what? A plus B. C students, print of C comma type of what? C. Answer is what? 5 plus 11j. What is the type ma? Complex. Okay. Now I am going to do D is equal to what? D is equal to B is equal to, or D is equal to A minus B. I will write it. I am writing here D comma type of D I am saying. What is that now? 2 plus 3j and the next 3 plus what? 8j. Subtraction now. So subtraction you need to take it. Minus 1 minus 5j. Minus 1 and minus 5j. So see that minus 1 and minus 5j. Getting my point? Very good. Let me go for one complex thing. A star B. A star B. This is not as usual what we take it. 2 plus 3j plus 3 plus what? 8j. It is not 6 plus what? It is not how much? 24j. That is called a wrong answer. How you need to take ma? 2 plus 3j into 3 plus 8j. Students, please carry. Multiply these things now. You know how to multiply, right? So 2 into 3 ma plus 2 into 8j plus 3j into 3, 3j into 3 plus 24j square. Okay now? 6 plus 2, 16j plus 9j plus 24 of minus 1. 24 of minus 1. So some people will get doubt why this minus 1 is. Already I told you. Very good. Very good. That knowledge is there. 25j and minus 24. So minus 6 minus 24. How much? Minus 18 plus 25j is an answer. 25j is an answer. Are you getting now? This is the answer. Yes, ma, Monica. Exactly. Siddhartha. Very nice students. So coming to the point back, E comma type of what? E. Are you getting? Minus 18 plus 25j class. What is this type? Complex type. Clear up? Right. So like that we can do lot of operations, students. These operations still will be coming in the data science level, NumPy level also. I will explain this. Right. This is a basic level. I am explaining all these things. So I say these things. Only one target. First we how to qualify in interview system test. Next, how to survive in the companies. That is the main target of the class. So to do both of them, a deep coding standards are required. Right. So, and coming to the next operation, A plus minus operation I am doing. This is an operation next term. Same data. It is coming like this. So here, coming to this place, here, this is called what? Complete concepts of what? complex type I am going to take up. Complete concept of which one? Complex. If anybody asks you tomorrow, will you answer this like this? So complex properties are clear, right? So I am writing on the object of what type? Complex data. On the object of what? Complex data type. We can perform various arithmetic operations such as what is that? Addition, comma subtraction, comma multiplication, division, etc. I will show all of them, students, because I need to explain arithmetic operators for you. Arithmetic operators, not just what? Plus, minus, these are your childhood days operations. Plus, minus, these are your childhood operations. When I enter into further, I'll tell you single slash, I'll tell double slash, I will tell percentage, I will tell double star operator. Double star operator. Are you getting the point? So, coming to the point back, these many number of 7 arithmetic operators are available. Because you already know that now, that's why I'm taking these 2. That's what I am taking these 3. These things I will explain in detail about further. Very shortly, arithmetic operators are going to start. We will discuss those kind of things. Are you following me? Right. So is the complex data type clear? Come on, students. Right. So online students, is it clear? Go to which category? Which category? What is this now? The purpose of fundamental category data type is that to store which value? Did you understand the meaning of single value? Example, 10, 99, 44, all of them are single values or not? No decimal places. Float, 10.66, 0.99, 4e minus 2, 6e, 6e 10. Do you know all these things are which type? Float. Next is called true and next is called what? False. These are all called what? Bull. Next is called what? 2 plus 3j and 4 minus 6j. These are all called which type? Complex types they are called. Are you understanding? This is comes under which category? Fundamental category. Very good. Now coming to the point of it. Now one student is asking, very dangerous question. Gauss is asking, complex has 2 values, real and imaginary. So human being is having two parts. One is head and one more is body. Are they coming separately to the class? Body one time, head is coming separately. This is called what? A plus BJ. This is something like a head is that and body is that. It is called completely what? Combined part only. If you ask such type of doubts, I'll get complete doubt about the students. So complex number is a combination of A plus BJ. That's why sometimes I'll get very much tense about you. X plus YJ, X minus YJ. It is called number is like that. Right? Now, Gauss, my dear student Gauss. So 1000 is there. I'm not calling it as 1000 rupees. Why? 1 is separate, 0 separate, 0 separate, 0 separate. Make 1000 pieces. Right. So, my dear student Gauss, are you following? Right. Now, okay, Gauss. Okay, now, no doubt in that. Just I'm making fun with you. If I don't make fun with you, to whom I will make fun? Right. Getting up? Shall I move forward with your permission? Right. Because your permission is very important. So, coming to the 6 p.m. data types. How many data types I forget? 14. Please tell me all of them one by one. Int, float, bool, complex, str, bytes, byte array, list, tuple, set, Trojan set. This side boys went out. Go to home. Take your bag and luggage and go to home. Read out. Int, float, bool, complex, str, bytes, byte array, range. None time. At least morning, evening, one time when you wake up, spell out. When you go to the bed, spell out and go to the bed, you'll get very deep sleep. The Python tablets are very important. Now go to the another one is called what? Sequence category. Right. My dear students, work for 3 months so perfectly. You'll get compulsory Pythonist. You'll become a Python developer. There is no doubt in that. Read my notes so thoroughly. You will not get this total detailed notes in any one of the place. You see in internet, I told already in the class, you will not get these many examples. Programmatical, I'm going to use strongest concepts. Please read and practice it. Now I'm going to start. What is the purpose of what? Sequence category data type. Easy. The purpose of sequence category data, it's the most important. Once the category of data types are increasing, lot of meaning is coming across. Lot of Pythonism is going to increase inside of it. That's why carefully follow. The purpose of sequence category data type is that to store what values now? Sequence of values. To store what values? Sequence of values. What are the sequence of values? Now itself you cannot understand. Only meaning is written. Like what is the data type? Type of data type is called data type. What is the data structure? Structure of data is called a data structure. Recently one student came. In middle of the classes, morning 7 o'clock he joined. Only for the topic called regular expressions. In real time, in project, it is very important. He joined it, and because of some reference he came, our student's colleague is not a student, he is a 10 years experienced person. In his project, they need this. So he joined for only for 10 days. Regular expressions and whoops concepts he joined in my class. So there, he has shown me the notes when I am explaining the topic name called what? Regular expressions. Regular expressions. You know, what is the definition of regular expression? The definition, if you see now, you will resign from teaching and you will go to home. Regular expressions are those which are regular. Irregular. You are a friend of what? Regular expressions are those which are regular. Now you see in my class, regular expressions, I just want to show you. Of course, I'm not boasting about it. I just want to show. When I'm doing great work for you, you have to see that. Regular expressions, you see how many examples. All of them are programs. See how many programs. Almost 26 formulas, examples, and additional examples. How to evaluate the mail IDs. How to evaluate the IP addresses. And how many formulas. How many formulas? So much of discussion. In real time, it's a very important. Java you go, JavaScript you go, Python you go, C#.NET you go, wherever you go in real time, this is compulsory. So such a great concept, such a great curriculum I designed it, especially in our class, we need to go for it. To complete everything in 1 month, it is impossible to complete it. Understand, students? That's why my request for all of them, don't miss the class of mine, even for 5 minutes also. I request heartfully to all my students who are coming late. Today I have seen some latecomers and coming in their own time, relaxedly. I request all of them to come on time. 6:10, I said already in the class, sharply come to the class. With books you come. Without books, 1 or 2 days time I will give. Later, without books, no class. With books, with class. Without books, no class. Okay, na? This is not a bookless concept, it's a book-oriented concept. Well, take care of it. So, okay, ma, Shubham. Okay, Shubham is saying something. Our admin, online admin is saying that. Online admin. Can you call one offline admin also, my dear student? Just is waiting outside 1 minute. Venkat Milchma. C students is a student admin, online students. Admin is Mr. Shubham is our admin for online students. So is a student for online. Mr. Shubham, can you give your link? He's saying that. Okay, middle of the class. now the announcement is, please inform to students at the end of the class to check their mail. I have mailed Google Classroom notes link to all the students who joined in the class. And today onwards, I hope you are getting a new link. It is not old link. I put already the message. I am not going to keep the notes in the old link. That is the demo link is over. Today that is finished. I am going to keep the notes only in new link. New link. If it is already joined, no problem, student. This is the message who did not get it into the new Google Drive class. So he already mailed to Google Drive class those who joined the class. So this is for online students. You contact him. He already gave his number to you. So if he post the number, I will give his number. Mr. Shubham, please post your number. I will give to the online students. Now, offline students. Offline students. For offline students is another admin, Mr. Venkat. Tell your number. 630-2388-143. This is for offline students. Offline students. So this is for offline students. Okay, what they will contact for you. WhatsApp. In WhatsApp, they need to contact. So in WhatsApp, you need to contact them in WhatsApp. So you will send you the Google Drive link. When you say you contact him for the link, he will check your payment receipt and all, and he will give the Google Drive link for you. I cannot show the Google Drive link now itself. Why? It is authorized. He only will be sending the link for you. This is for what students? Offline students. This is for offline students. Is for what? Online students. So our admin, online admin also given his number, students. Please take his number. Mr. Shubham is one more online admin. This is for online admin. Is for offline. Offline people contact to online. Online people contact to offline. Syntax error will come. Name error will come. They won't give you that things. Offline students contact to Mr. Venkat. Online students contact Mr. Shubham. These are the two dedicated people. Please contact and don't irritate them. To this, the purpose of sequence category data types is that to store which values? Right. Now I am saying, after the announcement is over, why discussion is required? Any party? Huh? So there is a lot of journey. You must be serious. Don't work like your academic students. Academic days enjoyed 4 years, you enjoyed it, or 3 years you enjoyed in your degree, MC and all. And almost everything is over. Last bus, last journey now. Entering into the MNC. Try to learn well and be serious and dedicated. Keep it on the subject. So in Python programming, we have how many data types? 4 data types. In which category? Sequence category. 4 data types in which category? Sequence category. They are number 1. I am going to write it. Come on. STR. Second one is bytes. Third one is byte array. Next 4th is range. Now I am going to enter into the STR data type. My dear students, I am coming to STR data type. Careful now. STR data type. This STR data type, I am going to talk 2 parts. Part 1 and part 2. Part 1 and part 2. Part 1, almost I will explain 3 hours. Part 2, almost I will explain 2 hours. And if I ask you what is STR, you will say string over. Student is also almost everything over. So what is there in 3 hours, sir? You will feel that, you will wonder if I explain this STR part 1. STR part 2, if you say, you will feel that I am a real-time programmer, you will feel. That is the subject. 5 hours I am explaining about STR, only STR. So you see in any internet of this part 1 and part 2, you will not find. That's why I heartfully request every student, don't miss a single class. You see this after explanation, see everybody's notes and compare. 80% more than every notes, then only you satisfy. 5% to 50% more than that, don't satisfy. Our standards are different. Our delivery of programming is different. You utilize my service. That's my request for everybody. Okay, now let me start the part 1. STR part 1. I am going to discuss. Part 1 I am going to talk. Part 1 is little complex. Part 2 is very easy, like a Bahubali 1 and Bahubali 2 like. Start up? Right. Serious? Now, shall I start up? Right. What is STR? Andukane jobs ravu manaku. Andukane, that's why we don't get the jobs. You're all very funny students. What is STR, girls? Predefined class. See how girls are sincere. STR is called what, ma? Yes. So I'm going to start the discussion. Please follow. STR is one of the predefined, predefined class and treated as what? Sequence data type. Sequence data type. So what is the purpose of STR data type? Now I want to go for it. Now let me go for STR data type. Definition I want to say. Purpose I am going to explain, students. Carefully understand. I don't want to write directly the purpose like this, because the normal definitions I don't want to give. I want to give exactly what is happening in real time. That is what is your shaping your career. Let me come to in C programming. For a minute you understand more. In C programming, in C++ programming, in Java programming, in C#.NET programming, you have 2 data types. One is what? Char data type. One more is called what? String data type. So in C language and C++, array of characters are called what? String. Right? In C# and this place, both char is there as well as string. What is the char? Any single value enclosed within single quotes is called char. Even the digit which is enclosed within single quote is called char. Any special symbol which is enclosed within single quote is called char. Okay? Any group of characters enclosed within single quote is wrong. Is not a character. Group of characters enclosed within single quote is not a string. Is not a char. It is a string. So I need to write within the double quotes. That time it is called what? Valid. So where I can go for like that? Your places. Place names you take it. Place names, ma. Place names are one letter, a group of letters. Your name. Is it a single letter or a group of letters? Group of letters. Some native places. Is it a single letter or group of letters? Some description about some place. Is it a single letter or group of letters? So group of letters or collection of characters enclosed within double quotes is called which type? Right. In Python, now I am coming to students. In Python, there is no data type called what? Char. There is no data type called char. Char data type also represented in Python. Char data type also represented in Python as what? STR. And char management in C language and C++ is very complex. Such a kind of management is removed in Python. And they want to give crystal clear memory management, they want to give it. So I am going to talk about, in this case, the purpose of what? STR data type I want to write it. What is the purpose of STR data type? If I want to write any textual data, students, any textual data, Any textual data, I will go for what? String. Any numerical values, I will go for what? Int and float. Any complex values, go for complex data type. Any true or false values, go for what? Bool. Like that, any textual data, go for what? str. Right? Under that str, I forget to tell you what I am going to explain. This I forget to tell you. And why that much time is taking for me to explain, so that you will understand. Number one, and of course, I'm going to tell you purpose. Next, I'm going to tell you about what? Notations. Notations for storing. Notations for storing which data? str data. Types of strs. Types of strs. Operations on strs. Operations on strs. And before that, memory management. I am writing here memory management. Memory management I am going to explain. Memory management of what? str. And operations on str. What are the operations on str? Indexing I will explain. B is called what? Slicing I am going to explain. Under slicing, 5 syntaxes are there. Mind-blowing syntaxes. 5. And these 5 syntaxes very frequently asked questions in written test. And you take any Python student and ask this here onwards, they don't do. They will tell only the something like this, and they will tell only theory. And let me come to that. These are all next what? Followed by what? Programming examples will be continued. That is our index. Is it index is clear up? So I'm going to talk about this index description. Carefully follow. Let it be index. I'm going to start with the properties. Under the properties, I'm going to cover all these things. Tell me now. What is the first one? str is one of the predefined class. Treated as which type? Sequence. Good. The purpose of str data type is to store. Look at textual data. Textual data. That is names, places, descriptions, like that. Next, I'll show you one by one in the class with the programmatically. Some A is equal to store my string data, I am using some symbolic notations, student. In Python data types is having some symbolic notations. What are the symbolic notations C people will use for char data type? Single quotes, right? In C language, C++, Java, to store which data? They are using which quotes? Single quotes. In same thing, to use string data, they are using what? Double quotes. In which languages? C, C++, Java. Don't skip off by yourself. This is single quote for which one? Double quotes is for what? In which place? C, C++. In Python, we will use both of them for which data only? And there is no data type called what here? Char. That means char is a difficult memory management for string organization. They removed completely what? Char. They are using either single quotes or, sir, why they are carried single quote? To satisfy the people of what? Char. Why double quote? To satisfy the original property of what? String. So for making the people convenient about single quotes and double quotes, to store both character and string data, they are using such type of symbolic notation. Did you understand? See students, S1 is equal to Python. I am writing. Which quotes I am using, ma? Double quotes. Please open your mouth. Don't sit like a statue in the class. Different statues are there. Yogi Vemana statue, Gautama Buddha statue. Like that, if you just sit like that, problem will come. I'll make you to stand up in the class, boys, especially. S1 comma, type of what? S1. See now, what is this now? Python. What is that? str. What is str? What is S1? Of which type? str. Able to follow me? Good. S2 is equal to single quotes. I am writing. One more I will write it. Python programming. I am writing Python programming. Print what, students? S2 comma type of S2. What is this also called? Python programming str. What is str? What is S2? What is S1? What is Python? String literal. So many times I said, still you are outdated only. What is 10? Integer literal. 10.25 is what? Float literal. True is called what? 2 plus 3j is called. Python is what? How many types of literals I said? Primarily 5. Integer literal, float literal, bool literal, complex literal, collections literal. Collection means what? Group. Remember, without reading you are coming to the class. By looking at you, I can understand whether you will read the notes or not. Because in my PhD, there is 143 face readings are there. 143 face readings. By looking at you, whether you are reading the notes or not. If you are reading the notes, you are flourish, your face glow is different. If you don't read the notes now, you cannot look at me also. Why? Because you will fear a lot, because you will ask questions. You will escape. That's why read well and then try to flourish by yourself. Understand? It's my request for all of you. After the class, practice immediately, read. So that next day you see, you will get how to go to, when to go to class, when to go to class. You'll feel hungry to go to the class. You don't read. When 6 o'clock come, trains will run your heart. Why? You don't like to go to the class because not reading. That's why be perfect in the class. S2 off. Are you getting or not? Next, be careful more. S1 is equal to single quotes. Now I am writing what? Python. Which quotes I am using? Right. Print of what again? Print of S1, comma what? Type of S1. You are getting what? Python. What type? str. That means everything you can include within the double quotes. You can include within even single quotes. Don't ask me, sir, what is the difference between double quotes and single quote? I already told you. This is for the people of C, C++, Java people to feel easy, convenient in Python. They followed both the notation. Understand, ma? Right. Next, S2 is equal to single quotes Java programming language, single quote. And starting with single quote, ending with double quotes is not good. Whatever you are starting with, ending with the same thing only. BTech joining, going to degree college is not good. Right? Take care, students. So, S2 comma type of what? S2 is called what? str. Are you getting my point? Yes. Which quotes? Single quotes. Right. Take care. S3 is equal to S3 is equal to single quote A. Single quote A. What is this? Char. Single letter nama. Single letter is called what? Even it is a single letter, it is not treated as a char data type. It is still what? str only. str only. So Python does not contain char data type. Char data type. Right? Next, S3, S4 is equal to, you can write double quotes K. Double quotes K. Print S4 comma S4 I am writing. Type of. What is the answer? str. Are you getting my point? Yes. Next I am going to take it. S1 is equal to, up to here clear? Now be careful. Not only string data to be taken, only alphabets you are taking inside of double quotes and then single quote. How many notations are there so far? 2. One is double quotes, single quotes. Okay, now? Now coming to my dear students, double quotes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some number you enter. What is actually that is int type? But I am writing within. What is that? str. Print S1 comma what? Type of S1. Very, very important. What is this type? str. In further, I will tell you the meaning of what? Typecasting concepts I will tell you, students. What is the topic name? Typecasting techniques. Typecasting techniques. What is your value now? Typecasting techniques. Just let me give one small awareness. What is your value? Your value is what I am asking. Student, you don't know your value? What is your value? Student, if somebody asks you what you are, what do you say? That is your value. Right or not? After 3 months, who are you? Employee as software engineer. All 1947 words. Are you freedom fighter or what? Huh? Fashion is 2023. All cutting, umbrella cutting and everything. Lines here. But words are very old. Who are you? Software engineer, data scientist, AI researcher, data journalist. These are all called what? Your job role. What is converted? Student value, becoming an software engineer or not? So value converted to what? Student is becoming software engineer. Software engineer is becoming team lead. Team lead is becoming project manager. Project manager becomes what? On the scene ledle. Undantra the scene. CEO on the undantra. What you become an employee? 1947. Don't feel it. I'll speak like that only. Is it there? Is it there? Yes. God bless you. You'll become CEO also. But read the Python notes. Can we move forward? Yes. Shall I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I treat this as a string? You are right within. S2 is equal to, I will write 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now print what? S2. Print what? S2. So what is this now? Also what? STR. Can I write numbers within the double quotes? Quickly. Yes. Can I write characters inside the double quotes? Now, be careful. Now be careful. S1 is equal to, S1 is equal to, SEMA, Python 3.11. 3.11. It is called what? Alphabets plus what? Numbers within what? Double quotes. Also which type? Ma? Good. Type of what? S1. What is it? Ma? Good. STR is a collection of what? Letters, numbers, everything. Can I write numbers and characters? Can I write numbers within the double quotes? Yes. Now, S4 is equal to, S2 is equal to. Now I am writing what? Double equal to. Now I am writing some special symbols I am writing. Some special symbols I am writing. Now see, S2 I am writing. Is it a string or not? Also string. Now tell me, for my satisfaction, what is this? What is a string definition? A string is a collection of textual data, numbers, special symbols, alphanumerics enclosed within double quotes or single quotes is called what? String. A string is a collection of characters enclosed double quotes. Single quotes also there now. Not only data, text data, numbers also, special symbols also enclosed within double quotes or single quotes. Clear? Shall I move some more newly added? Now, see my dear students, online students, can you confirm up to here? Are you clear? Right. All the students in the online. Very good. Now I am going to move further. Right. Okay. Srujana, very good student. Now, Josna, very good student. And Sunet, who is that? Sunaina, Sadav. Yeah, Sadav. See, these are all very good students, great people. Really, having the patience like me. Prajwala, see, the moment when I am calling, they are just bouncing like anything. Encouragement. I am typing, they are also typing. That is called commitment. Okay, students. Now I am going to move further. Only girls are coming, you see. That too, that is a greatness. Boys, we'll leave it. Come to the point. Right. So Saket is saying whatever is included within with the codes is called STR. Okay. Now coming to the point of it, one more I am going to discuss. Now students, how many notations are there? 2. Double quotes. Right. Listen. double quotes, single quotes are used for storing single line string data. Single line string data. You take a requirement. I want to store an address of a person. Address of a person contains how many lines, guys? 3-4 lines. More than 2 lines will be there. See, ma, ADDR1 is equal to, you know, up to what quotes? Double quotes. I will write, my dear students, double quotes, Guido Van Rossum. Guido Van Rossum. What I will write it? If I write within the double quotes, it will take only 1 line. Are you following, ma? It will take only 1 line. But I want to write second line, third line, fourth line until I say end of it. So if I write like that, it is taking only 1 line. How can I write multiple lines? Are you following me? See, ADDR1 is equal to single quotes I am writing. It is taking 1 line only. Immediately DOS prompt is coming. Command prompt is coming. But I want multiple lines. So 2 types of strings are there. One is what? Single line string data, multi-line string data. How many types of strings? 2 types. One is single line string data, multi-line string data. Single line string data enclosed within double quotes or single quotes. It is not useful for representing multi-line string data. It is not useful to store which data? Multi-line string data. To store multi-line string data, my dear students, carefully follow. To store multi-line string data, we will use triple double quotes. What is that? Triple double quotes. First line, second line, third line, fourth line, end of it, triple double quotes you need to say. And you'll get ... indicating that continuity. We are not keeping the ... That is Python environment only keeping. Shall I write now? Look at, guys. ADDR1 is equal to double quotes. Don't type, sir, can I type 6 single quotes? Extra knowledge, that is called. Extra smartness, that is. Triple double quotes. Now I am writing Guido Van Rossum. Press enter key. ... indicates continue ani ardham. Continue. Now I am writing HNO 3-4 C side. I am going to write it Python Software Foundation under Netherlands 56 I am writing. Ending of that triple double quotes I am writing. Triple double quotes. Starting with what? Triple double quotes. Ending with what? This is first line, second line, third line, fourth line. I say here print of ADDR1 comma type of ADDR1. See that now? Is it coming or not? Multiple lines are coming or not? What is the type, ma? What did you understand about this triple double quotes concept? For storing multi-line string data. Previous one is called what? Single line string data. How many types of strings are there? 2. One is single line string data, multi-line string data. Single line string data enclosed within double quotes or single quote, which cannot be useful to store. If at all you are interested, see, ma, 1 minute you see everything double quotes. Now I am writing James Gosling. I am writing here James Gosling, some name of the scientist, Java scientist. I am pressing enter key. I am not immediately double quotes ending here. I am trying to check whether it is allowed ... continuity or not. Error. So double quotes or single quotes allows us to store 1 line only. Never allows us to store what? Multi-line. To go to multi-line, I will use what? Triple double quotes. Shall I continue one more notation? My dear students, I will go to ADDR2 is equal to, you can also use a triple single quotes also you can use. Single quote, single quote, single quote. And some of the smart students are there. One double quote, one single quote will be there. Hey, extra knowledge idantha. Sir will not say, they will write their own knowledge. Don't do that. Single quotes, single quotes, single quotes. Okay, now? Right. Now, I will write it. I will write it. What I am writing? James Gosling. James Gosling. I am writing here. So I am writing here. FNO colon 3456 Red Seaside. Red Seaside. Sun Microsystem. Sun Microsystem. Sun Microsystem. Now I am writing USA. USA, some 567. Single quote, single quote, single quote. Whatever you started with the quotes, ending also will be with the same thing. Is it ending or not? Print students, ADDR2, comma, type of ADDR2. Got the answer. Which type, guys? What is STR? What is this string type? Multi-line string data. How many types of strings are there? Two types. Number one, single line string data, multi-line string data. Single line string data enclosed within double quotes, single quote, but it is not useful for multi-line string data. To store multi-line string data, what are the notations? Triple double quotes, triple single quotes. Anyone we can use it. Understand? How many notations overall? 4. Notations types to notations are 4. Double quotes, single quotes, triple double quotes, triple single quote. They are called notations. Types of strings, single line string data, multi-line string data. How many types of strings? How many notations? What are the notations? Double quotes, single quotes, triple double quotes, triple single quote. Do you know the difference? Double quote, single quotes is for dash. Storing single line string data, but not for triple double quotes, triple single quotes is for what? Multi-line. Very nice. Did you understand? Good. Come to, sir, with the triple double quotes, S1 is equal to triple double quotes. I am writing only K. Can I write like that? Yes. Double quotes is a subset of triple double quotes. Single quote is a subset of triple single quote. So whatever we are doing with single quote and double quote, you can do with triple double quotes also. Yes or no? Right. Come on, Ma. I am going to take what? S1 of type of S1. What is that? K. S2 is equal to single quote, single quote, single quote. V. Single quote, single quote, single quote. I will write what here? S2. S2. And a type of what? S2. Answer is what? STR. Getting or not? Yes. Now tell me, what is the definition of string? Is called string. Right. So, Sujana is saying that. Okay, ma, good. Now I am telling, listen all of you. A string is a collection of characters, numbers, alphanumerics, special symbols enclosed either in single quotes or double quotes, triple double quotes, triple single quotes is called string. When you go to interview, collection of characters enclosed in double quotes is called string. There is a natural definition for everybody. But our definition is this. When you say the definition now, you have to show everything in front of his eyes. What is the laptop you have to show in front of him? That is called practical knowledge. Are we saying this theoretically or observing practically we are preparing? After preparing practical knowledge, we are preparing. That is called subject. Can I write numbers within the double quotes? Characters, special symbols. Now I am going to introduce. How many types of strings are there? Number one, single line string data, multi-line string data. How many notations are there? Number one. Very good. Now instead of typing that entire thing now, I will get it. I will get it. A small meaning I will get it, students. I'll get a small meaning. Instead of typing that entire thing now, I will write it. Just now. Very good, mom. So go to the place of it. Now I'll write it. Which category now I am taking? Sequence. So sequence data types I am going to take. Inside of it, I'm going to paste this. I'll open it and see whatever you understood. Now I'm going to take. And this is a part one, all those things, property started. My dear students, one by one, all of them read it. Whatever is explained, I'm just putting. Because typing everything is waste of time now. You already understand. Come on, Bob. str is one of the predefined class treated as sequence data type. The purpose of str data type is that to store string data, text data, alphanumeric data, numeric data, special symbols within double quotes, single quotes, triple double quotes, triple single quotes. Got it? Definition of string. A string is a collection of characters, alphanumeric data, numeric data, any type of data enclosed within double quotes, single quotes, triple double quotes, etc. That is called string. When you go to interview, when you answer like that, interviewer should feel that is a dynamite. It's like a gun. You have to give the answers like a gun. If you give your own answer, easily they will find out. Within the moment when you open your mouth, they will find out what you are. Only 2 minutes enough to decide what is your talent. Just 2 minutes enough. Right. Come to the point. Types of what? In Python programming, we have two types of str. They are single line string data, multi-line string data. Single line string data. Syntax. Variable name is equal to double quotes, single line string data, double quotes end. Or syntax 2. Variable name is equal to single quotes, single line string data, double quotes end. Single quotes end. With the help of double quotes or single quotes, we can store single line str data only, but not possible to store multi-line string data. Multi-line string data here. Syntax 1. Variable name is equal to triple double quotes, string data 1, string data 2, string data n, triple double quotes. Or variable name is equal to triple single quote, string data 1, string data 2, so on, string data n. End of it. Getting my point? With the help of what is this? Triple double quotes or triple single quote, we can store single line str data and multi-line str data. You see now? As see that single line string data enclosed within text only, done. Characters. Here what is happening? Strings with numbers, right or not? Numbers. Some special symbols also there, right? Come on now, ADDR1. Double quote started, error coming or not? Single quote started, multi-line string data, error came or not? So ADDR1, triple double quotes, Guido van Rossum, ... Don't type ... By default will come. So this is called what? Multi-lines. Ending with this or not? Printing that. What type? str. Now I am writing ADDR2, triple single quotes, also coming. Now you come. S7, triple double quotes, Python, normal string, also treated as what? str. Did you understand? Like that, you come to this point here. Okay, now? Now, let me tell you one important open secret. See, S1 is equal to, ADDR1 is equal to, or something like, S1. My dear students, I am writing Python here. Print of what? S1, comma what? Type of S1. So it is printed. And everybody will feel that it is there inside the memory. Is it there within the double quotes or not? Yes. Now since I am using print, official output is printed. To print internally how it is available, I will write just S1. Just S1 I will write it. And how it is internally available in the memory, it will show. Even though you write double quotes, internally it is enclosing within the memory, within the single quotes only, to save the memory. Double quotes means one line and one more, one code and another code. To store these two things, internally taking 4 symbols or not. Rather than that, you write within that, but internally it is stored in the form of what? Single quotes to minimize the memory space. Did you catch me? So print it now. You print S1 here. See how it is available, student. How it is available? You have written within, and internally single quote is 2 single quotes are there in one double quotes or not. So 4 single quotes will become like that, and it is internally stored in the form of what? Like this. Are you okay, students? S2 is equal to, even if I write Python like that, print S1, it is as it is like that. One more, S3. By looking at you, I feel that you are not getting me. Triple double quotes, Python. Now I am getting like this. Now I will say print of what? S2. Type of what? S2. We got official Python is coming. You print only S2, students. It will print what? Single quotes only it will print. Even though you write this much, it won't store all the quotes in the memory. To minimize that, it will take what? Right. You got it all? Similarly, S1 is equal to triple double quotes. Python is an OOP language. Python invented by Rosum at CWI Institute, CWI INST in Netherlands, NL 56. So triple double quotes I am writing. You print S1, student. Print S1, comma what? Type of S1. You see that str is coming or not? You print S1 only. You see, even though I wrote it triple double quotes, it is showing in the form of what? Single quotes, which is the data. \n represents what? New line. In C language, in C++ Java, \n is called a new line. This indicates from here it will come to new line. From here it is coming to what? A new line. From here it is coming to where? New line. But it is stored internally in the form of what? Single quote. Why? To minimize the memory space. Did you understand this point? Because these are all internal parts of the subject. Okay. Coming to back, here I am going to say, even though we store within the triple double quotes, they are available in the form of what? Single quotes only. This is called what today we understand. What did you understand? Purpose of str, definition of str, types of str, notations used for str. This I did not discuss. This is tomorrow class I will explain. Tomorrow is a very, very important day. Memory management I am explaining. Indexing, slicing is the first concept you are seeing in the class. That will be continued for other classes as well. So don't become tomorrow this class. And dear students, once again I am requesting to all of you, don't come to my class late. If you come late, you are only the loser. You will lose your subject. If you come and ask me or getting a doubt, people can't clarify you. That's why please come on time to the class. Okay, students, online students, is today's class is clear for everybody? Can you just confirm once, is it today's class is clear? Where you are going? Stand up once. Stand up. How many types of STRs? How many types? Next, how many notations are there? For what are those? Single quotes, double quotes, triple single quotes, triple double quotes. Backside. Stand up. You cannot escape from me. I am very much carefully looking at each student of mine. How many types of STRs? చెప్పలేవు నువ్వు ఎందుకు బయటికి ఎప్పుడు పడదామా అని అన్నావు కూర్చో రైట్ 2 hours class 1 hour 40 minutes over, not able to say types of STRs. What you will do? Just think about it. Why I will ask the question? Just realization is important, right? That's why understand. If you don't answer me, I'm not going to say anything for you, because you are not a small kid now. You're already matured student. having a lot of knowledge outside. Total friends are there with you. If you contest in any election also, you'll become MP or MLA. That much circle is there for you. But Python power is different. Please learn it. So I'll stop here. And tomorrow, what is our concept? Memory management in STR. Thank you, students. All the best.